Something is going to be revealed in your life in the next 24 hours, and it's not what you imagine. Have you ever felt someone watching you in silence? Do you notice strange signs that you can't explain? What if all that was a divine warning? A different vibration has begun to surround you. Dolores Cannon spoke of activations that are turned on at exact moments, and for you, that time is now. You are crossing a threshold that will redefine your destiny. A betrayal will be the portal. What seemed painful is actually your initiation. Are you ready to see who's really walking beside you? Have you ever had the sudden urge to withdraw from someone, even though nothing visible happened? Have you felt your heart tighten in someone's presence without understanding why? Taurus, these are not coincidences. They are spiritual alerts from a higher realm. You're about to enter a sacred period where masks will fall, truths will emerge, and destinies will be rewritten. If this message is already echoing in your soul, pause for a moment, subscribe now, and leave a comment below with the initials of the person your intuition doesn't fully trust. This is not just interaction, it's energetic activation. By doing so, you align with divine protection and allow your guides to step in with even greater force. There is an unseen tension around you. It's subtle, like a shadow that flickers just at the edge of your perception. Your spirit already knows something is off. You've sensed it in the silence after certain conversations, in the heaviness that lingers after visiting certain places, in that unease that no logic can explain. And now the divine is stepping in. At precisely 3:33 a.m., a time when the veil between dimensions is at its thinnest, a vision was revealed. Not a dream, not a symbol, but a full activation of a cosmic code intended only for you. What I saw was unmistakable. Someone close to you is moving with hidden intentions. They are not a stranger. They wear the cloak of trust. But behind their eyes, there is envy, a quiet, burning resentment toward the light you carry. The spiritual portal has already opened, and for the next 24 hours, you will be tested, not punished, tested. Because what this soul intends to use to harm you will become your catalyst for elevation. The cards drawn in your name were precise, unshakable. The reversed King of Cups, someone you believed to be emotionally loyal, has been masking their true face. The Seven of Swords. Betrayal is not coming. It has already begun. What remains is the moment of unveiling. The major arcana of justice, the Archangel Michael, now stands between you and the false. His sword cuts through illusion, and nothing will be hidden much longer. But do not fear. This isn't about danger, it's about revelation. Spirit has chosen to show you this not to scare you, but to prepare you. You are stepping into a cycle of 7 days of divine discernment, beginning now. During this time, you will see signs, not vague, not metaphorical, but direct confirmations. On the 3rd day, you will receive a message, written or spoken, filled with half-truths. It will appear harmless, perhaps even caring, but it will carry the vibration of manipulation. You'll feel it, the tone, the timing, the odd discomfort it leaves in your gut. These are the tools your soul will use to protect you. Listen, because Taurus, while someone is trying to dim your light, heaven is preparing to crown you. Your material realm is also shifting. The 9 of Pentacles appeared in a mirrored position, signaling that someone's envy stems from something you're about to receive. It could be a job, a gift, a relationship, or a powerful recognition. They sense your breakthrough before you do, and it frightens them, but their attempt to sabotage you will be the very push you need to step into your full radiance. This is divine reversal in action. You will rise from this not only untouched, but exalted. Your solar energy is increasing, your aura is expanding, and while that exposes you to both admiration and jealousy, it also aligns you with the frequencies of truth, honor, and divine protection. So now I ask you, Taurus, have you ignored your intuition for too long? Do you feel the energy around you shifting, but haven't dared to speak it aloud? This is your moment to acknowledge what your soul already knows. If these words resonate in the quiet corners of your spirit, if you feel the universe is speaking directly to your heart, I invite you to leave a powerful decree in the comments. Write, "I awaken to divine truth, and nothing hidden shall harm me." This is not a hope. It is a declaration. Your words hold power. Your vibration is a weapon. And as you write this, feel the armor of light sealing around your energy field. Protection is not only promised, it is already in motion. Taurus, do you know why your light disturbs them? Why your silence has become louder than words? It is not what you've done, it's what you carry. You see, there is a frequency within you that many cannot explain but deeply feel. A soul that has survived storms others could not imagine. And this resilience, this unwavering grounding, threatens those who built their worth by comparison, especially those who once felt superior to you. In the spiritual realm, light doesn't just attract admiration, it awakens shadows. And when a soul is not ready to evolve, it will try to extinguish what exposes its stagnation. This is where we begin to uncover the energy behind this betrayal. During the reading, another card emerged, the reversed Knight of Cups, representing someone who once extended a helping hand, a gesture of loyalty, a supposed act of care. But in truth, they never gave freely. They kept score. Every word of advice, every favor, every moment they showed up, recorded silently in a mental ledger. They believed their generosity gave them ownership over your progress. And now that you're stepping into a new season, they feel they're being left behind. And instead of growing with you, they want to anchor you to who you were. But here's what the divine wants you to know. They cannot follow you where you're going. The elevation you're about to receive requires emotional altitude, and while you might feel tempted to pull them with you, out of guilt, out of love, out of memory, you must release this attachment now, not out of malice, but because your spirit has been summoned forward, and you cannot ascend while carrying the dead weight of manipulation disguised as care. Over the next 72 hours, signs will intensify. Your dreams may become vivid. You may feel called to places without knowing why. You might even begin to remember words spoken in the past, subtle warnings you dismissed at the time. These aren't random. They are puzzle pieces reactivating. One card confirmed this unfolding, the Page of Swords paired with the Moon, a clear omen that someone will try to sway your perception with misinformation. This won't come as open confrontation. No, it will be a carefully worded message, an emotional appeal, a disguised suggestion meant to make you question your current direction. Their goal isn't just to influence your actions, it's to blur your inner clarity. But your armor is now forged in truth. Even the shadows are beginning to retreat. Because here's the beauty in what's happening, Taurus. Your ancestors are intervening. 3 guardian presences were revealed during your reading. One stands behind you, anchoring your spine with courage. Another stands before you, clearing your path with divine force. And one, the most sacred, stands within your chest, whispering through your intuition. Listen, they are preparing you for a moment that will feel like betrayal, but is actually a breakthrough. There is someone in your circle, someone you speak to more often than you realize, who will expose themselves unintentionally, perhaps a slip of the tongue, a contradiction, a message meant for someone else, mistakenly sent to you. It will be obvious, but only if you are present. That moment will be your signal. You will no longer wonder who it is. You will know, and the choice will then be yours, to confront, to walk away, or to release in silence. But remember, how you respond will determine what the universe sends next. Will you lower your vibration to match theirs? Or will you remain steady, grounded and sovereign, letting divine justice do what only it can? Because, Taurus, the wheel is turning in your favor. Taurus, the pain you are about to endure is not punishment. It is initiation. You've made it this far because your spirit is ready. Subscribe now if you haven't yet. Your journey needs this guidance. and share your experience in the comments. What signs has your soul been showing you lately? This space was created for souls like yours to awaken. Let yourself be seen. What feels like betrayal, what stings like injustice, is in fact a sacred mirror, showing you what can no longer remain in your life. You are not losing people, you are shedding illusions. And what remains after this sacred fire will be the truth. Your soul has asked over and over to step into its full power. And now the universe answers, not with ease, but with precision. Let's speak clearly. This moment in your life isn't just emotional, it's karmic. Lifetimes of silent contracts, unseen vows, and soul agreements made long before this incarnation are unraveling now. The Hierophant, your own archetypal card, appeared upright in your spread. This is not coincidence. You are the vessel. You are the bridge. But before you can become the teacher, the leader, the lighthouse for others, you must endure the refining fire of truth. Do you feel it? Your mind has been wrestling with logic, trying to make sense of why someone close would choose deception. But your spirit knows this was part of a soul contract designed not to destroy you, but to awaken you. This betrayal is not your fault, but what you choose to do with it, that becomes your sacred responsibility. Taurus, once this person's mask falls, once the final thread is severed, something extraordinary will happen within you. The veil will lift, and you will see not just them, but yourself clearly. You will remember your boundaries. You will reclaim your voice. You will restore your inner throne, because hidden beneath this trial is the rebirth of your spiritual authority. There is a mission encoded in your spirit. And part of that mission is to guide others who are walking through their own darkness. But to do so, you first must recognize the mechanics of manipulation, not through books or theory, but through direct experience. And now, you will. You will understand how shadows operate in love, in family, in friendship. You will recognize the pattern, and you will break it, not just for you, but for generations before and after. This is lineage healing. This is ancestral alchemy. As you release this connection, you will begin to dream differently. You'll feel memories rise that aren't yours, echoes from your bloodline, trauma, silence, abandonment, betrayal. You will feel them like waves, not to drown you, but to finally wash them away. You have been chosen to transmute pain into prophecy, and once this release occurs, a new flow will begin. The Ace of Wands emerged from the ashes of your spread, signaling creative rebirth, inspiration, and new divine assignments. What was once blocked will suddenly become clear. The opportunity, the door, the message, it will arrive as if out of nowhere. But nothing is random. Spirit had to remove the interference first. Taurus, everything that was once withheld from you is now being released. But listen carefully. This blessing is not random, and it is not a reward for surviving pain. It is the natural consequence of you choosing your truth over illusion. Because when you say no to deception, when you walk away from what dishonors your soul, you become magnetized to what is sacred, pure, and aligned. And now, the shift begins. During the final phase of your reading, a new frequency entered. The entire spread transformed. The air around the cards grew lighter, almost electric, and there, in perfect harmony, appeared the Sun and the Four of Wands. Taurus, this is a sign of celebration, of harvest, of sacred reunions. The betrayal you experienced wasn't just an ending, it was a reset, the closing of a karmic loop that blocked your joy for far too long. Now that it's over, joy returns. Your heart is being prepared to receive something that was always yours, but couldn't find you while you were entangled in confusion. This could be a long-awaited opportunity, a soul-aligned connection, a new home or sacred space, the beginning of a path that reflects your true essence. But there's more. The cards whispered of a public moment of recognition. The Six of Wands showed itself with radiant force, signaling that you will soon be seen in a way you've never been seen before. Admired, respected, perhaps even applauded. And here's what's most astonishing. Those who doubted you will be there. The same ones who tried to plant seeds of doubt in your path will witness your rise, not out of revenge, but as living proof that light cannot be dimmed by shadow. Taurus, this is the prophecy. You will rise, and those who tried to chain you will bow to the truth. But Spirit is asking for one thing. Stay humble in your power. Do not become hardened. Do not allow this victory to create distance between you and your heart. This triumph is not to dominate others. It is to inspire those who are still trapped in the dark, because your story will become someone else's miracle. Your scars will become someone else's healing. That's the deeper purpose of all this. Not just your liberation, but your transmission. You were never just meant to survive. You were meant to shine so brightly that others remember the way home. On the next sunrise, and it must be a sunrise, open a window and place your palms toward the light. Say out loud, I receive the joy that was delayed. I step into the light that was always mine. This activates the blessing. It tells the universe, I am ready, I am open, I am grateful. Because Taurus, you're not who you were before. You're not the person who tolerated, who doubted, who minimized their gifts to stay accepted. You are now a soul in full sovereignty. And from this place you will attract only what is true. Taurus, if you've come this far, it means something inside you already knew. You knew the betrayal was never the enemy. It was the invitation. You knew the discomfort in your chest was not anxiety. It was your soul refusing to shrink any longer. And now the path is clear. You have crossed the threshold, from illusion to clarity, from survival to sovereignty, from suppression to sacred alignment. But before you move forward into this new life, there is one final truth you must understand. You are not here to be liked. You are here to be aligned. You were not born to remain digestible, to soften your edges, to trade your intuition for approval. Your existence has a frequency, and that frequency has just been recalibrated to truth. From this moment forward, anyone not vibrating at your new level will fall away. Not by force, not by conflict, but by natural law. You no longer belong to the old version of yourself, the one who tolerated silence, who smiled through betrayal, who questioned their inner voice to maintain outer peace. That self has been dissolved. In its place stands the real you, the Taurus, whose power was never weakness, but wisdom. And what now? Now comes the unfolding. Your field is clear. Your guardians are in position. Your energy is finally yours again. And the universe, which has been patiently waiting for you to say enough, now rushes in with what you were always meant to receive. Watch. In the coming days, you will see repeated numbers like 111, 333, or 555. These are not just signs, they are confirmation that timelines are collapsing in your favor. You may dream of ancestors or even feel them near. That's because you're not just healing your life, you're healing your lineage. You'll notice an inner peace so unfamiliar it might feel like emptiness. But it's not. It's spaciousness, room for joy to finally land, and joy is coming. The Empress appeared, your symbol of divine embodiment, of life lived in fullness, of deserving without begging. She carries a message. You are safe to receive, not because you fought, not because you suffered, but because you are whole. Let that land in your heart. This new chapter will not require struggle. It will not demand your tears. You've already paid the cost. Now is the time to walk gently, to create from peace, to speak only what aligns, and to live without apology. Because this isn't just a new beginning. This is your real beginning. I walk in truth. I receive in peace. I rise in sacred alignment. These words are your final key. Let them echo in your spirit. Let them ripple across your timeline. You've come home to yourself, Taurus. Nothing and no one can take that from you. You were never abandoned. You were never unprotected. You were simply being prepared. And now, you are ready. Step forward. The portal has opened. Your destiny has begun. If this message unlocked something deep within you, don't let it pass in silence. Subscribe now and comment below with your decree. I walk in truth. I receive in peace. I rise in sacred alignment. These words are not just text, they are vibration. Let the universe hear you.